This one really stuck out to me. October 28th, 1988. There's only 2,000 fans in attendance, but where are they? The Greensboro Coliseum, the home of Starrcade, the old Crockett territory. You're back just a few weeks or a few days into your WWF run, and you're taking on the Rockers. Man, a lot to unpack here. The first Brainbuster Rockers match. This is probably your first time in the same ring with Shawn Michaels. And there's only 2,000 fans in the freaking Greensboro Coliseum. If the banner out front would have said NWA instead of WWF, I have a feeling there would have been a lot more than 2,000 fans there. What do you remember about your first match with the Rockers, if anything?
You know, I know how I feel about it, hearing it now.
Right.
I would have been humiliated that we only had 2,000 fans.
Right.
I would ask if we were advertised.
Right.
And if we were, I would be even more humiliated that that's all we could draw in Greensboro. But I also know Greensboro fans are extremely loyal. WWF was not their team.
Right.
NWA was their team. And they would, I know this for a fact, there would be some that would go, I don't watch that stuff. Not going, even if Arn and Tully are there. But I would have, changed to another gear once that bell rang, because those guys were so good. I caught myself just sitting there watching the match that, if I was on the apron, just marveling at the stuff they were doing. So I was an instant fan, and I wanted to get all that wrestling those guys that we could possibly get, because every day was a learning experience for myself, for sure.
In Tucson, you're another sellout over here, January 24th. Sean and Marty this time are going to fight you to a no contest. Here we are several months into your run. You've still not lost a match. There's been some double countouts and DQs and things like that. But nobody's gotten a pinfall over you, and that streak is going to continue. You actually work with a very young Louis Spicoli on the 25th, the very next day in Phoenix. It's a TV taping for Wrestling Challenge. I had no idea you wrestled Louis Spicoli back in 1989. And hell, you may not have remembered that either. Or did you?
Single match?
It was a tag match. It was, he was teaming with a guy named Ricky Atakai. Ricky Atakai.
Atakai.
Yeah.
I think you were probably right the first time. Just guessing. Ataki.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. He lost. You would tell he beat the shit out of him. Took about 2 minutes. So whatever. I was fascinated by Louis Spicoli though. There was a reason I didn't mention old Ricky, because I knew I got to stay away from that last name. Let me just keep going.
Well, he's not offended. Hell, you're talking about him on a top shelf show here.
No doubt about it.
Getting a plug.
I want to mention, you guys come back to Greensboro. You're at the Coliseum again, home of Starrcade, February 5th, 1989. You're working with the Rockers in a return match. You're in a losing effort here, but it's by DQ. I don't know why they would beat you in Greensboro. I guess because you're the heels. But dude, you were embarrassed with 2,000 folks there last time. There's only 1,800 here. This is not a good trend. We should keep our ass out of Greensboro.
Yeah, I'm disappointed, and I'm embarrassed. And anybody with any business sense about our business would be embarrassed.
The October 31st, 1989 series of tapings is the 2 out of 3 falls match with the Rockers. And I think you said this is probably your favorite WWF match that you had, 2 out of 3 falls with the Rockers, right?
Yep. Because we had plenty of time. We had that platform to do it on. And by then we had worked with those guys so much we could do it with our eyes closed.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.